everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 9. Rick Grimes, leaked spoiler confirmed. Warning, this is going to confirm the fate of Rick Grimes. We've been waiting a long time, but Spoiling Dead's fan page is now confirming, going on record, stating something we've talked about since way back in June. So if you don't want to know what's going to go down, turn away right now. They are going to produce an extended version of it to give you all the details, but we're going to walk you through how we think it all goes down. So here it is. Hold tight, everybody. Yes, Rick will live. I know a lot of people are excited. They're screaming. They're probably turning away right now and say, why watch the rest of this video? Because it is about hope, and we're going to go through stage by stage. We talked about this in a live stream last night, and we think we painted a pretty good picture of how all this will go down. I want your thoughts. I want your comments. I think it's just a breath of life into the show. Rick, in many ways, represents that superhero, superhuman persona, and we're going to see it in full effect in this episode. So how did he survive? Yes, the horse reared up. He fell onto the concrete slab. He is pierced in rebar. I know a lot of people said, this is not epic. You can't go down this way. We got walkers approaching from the left, walkers approaching from the right. But he will take off that belt, and you can see right above his head is that rebar. He's going to wrap it around and pull himself up. We thought it was hallucinations, but it is not. It is real. The horse is still there waiting on him. You can see the bloody handprint on the side of the horse, and a really good bond, a really good relationship. So I know we talked about it being graceful, and I think this is an epic storyline. Rick is struggling, and he is dozing in and out of consciousness. So what we will see will be partially real and partially flashbacks and things that are out-of-body experiences, but he does manage to continue with this journey on, trying to get to the bridge. We think that once he gets close to the bridge, he can't go back to Alexandria, so he's kind of trapped at this point. He will get off the horse, let the horse go to survive, and then start making that long walk across the bridge where we see the bloody boots. You know that Rick always seems to have a plan, even in his worst moment. He's thinking 2 steps ahead of everyone else, and it is about the bridge. The bridge does satisfy a couple different elements here. One, it's very symbolic. We see the people running across the bridge. This is completely fake. We're going to talk about this toward the end. I think this is his vision of paradise, because we also saw another image where Rick is walking across the bridge by himself with the walkers following him. So it does appear that he is going to bring the walkers onto the bridge, let it collapse, and he may get washed downstream. Now, why do we think that? Because we saw the other image where Rick wakes up all of a sudden and he's got the walker right in his face. If you look at the back there, it looks like Rick's hair is a little bit darker, so possibly was washed downstream. Once again, just another close call with Rick where he's close to dying, but I think Jadis is going to come in and save the day. More on that toward the end of this video, but I do have to take a second and just thank everyone that's been watching these live streams for the last couple months. Predictions do pay off. I want to thank the 999 Army, because we come through with some different ideas, and I know some of them are criticized. When we put this one up, you got the, I said this was a blood patch all along, and Rick would get injured on his left side. That is confirmed. I know some people said it's a crease, it's a wrinkle, but we see the discoloration. And then we did hear, I think way back in the middle of June, that there was a wild goose chase where the cast was in Atlanta and they were being followed to Atlanta, and Jadis and Rick in a helicopter were confirmed to be seen somewhere else. And this does go along the lines that Jadis is going to call the helicopter down to rescue Rick, and there's just a lot of plot discussions right now. Will he ever be able to come back? But he does have to appear to be dead to everyone on the show. This image in the intro has been discussed. Is it a walker? Is it Rick? But the one clue is the eyes. It does look like those bright eyes and have not quite turned. Leave your thoughts and comments below. And in the last couple streams, we've just spent extensive time talking about how this could be open-ended. If Rick were to live, there has to be the impression by everyone, Maggie, Michonne, Daryl, Negan, that Rick is actually dead. And I think the bridge being destroyed and then being washed downstream, they find the python more than likely would give some relevance to the fact that Rick may actually be thought to be dead. I know it's a big time skip, but we'll discuss that as the time comes. Right now, I think everybody's just super excited about the fact that Rick is going to make it, but there have been several exit clues that have led us along this prediction long ago. Scott Gimple said there's brutality to Rick's ending. He also warns there's grace and a very epic aspect. No one has ever said he's died, he's dead, he's not coming back. It was always exit, ending, anything along those lines. And Jadis finally got her A. This has been a long time coming that she's continued to capture people. She captured Rick. It now looks like she always wanted to have these freshly bitten people she could send up on the helicopter. Rick's fight with Winslow, he didn't get bitten. Negan was there, and then the distraction. Negan didn't get bitten. We had Father G. He didn't get bit, and now Jadis might have stumbled upon her lucky day. She sees a wounded Rick. She's going to assume that he's been bitten. She's not going to know the whole rebar story. And here you can see the helicopter in the background. She does look concerned. We saw that face over the top of Rick, and then we know there's another image where Jadis actually pulled a gun and is aiming down, so maybe she does kill the walker and save Rick via helicopter and send him up, up, up. So the big question for a lot of people at this point, not everybody's happy with an open ending, is what comes next? Well, it doesn't look like it's going to be happily ever after for Rick, Michonne, and Judith, and if he is taken away, there are rumors and speculations out there that whoever takes Rick is going to make a deal that they will save him, but he can never come back. And I know that's going to be a tough situation. Do you live or do you die and never get to see your family? So Rick's always thinking a couple steps ahead. Perhaps he's like, okay, save me, and then we'll figure this out a little bit later. And once again, the image of the bridge. I think this is probably going to be one of the last things that we see. This is Rick's perfect situation. The bridge is still up. All his friends are fighting together. We think the bridge is going to be destroyed. We'll let you know once we get to Q&A. I, once again, just want to thank each and every one of you. It has been an amazing summer. Good predictions, good theories, a lot of work by all the people that do this. You know, there's YouTube channels that spend a lot of time doing this. We do as well with a lot of live streams. And, of course, the spoiler information is out there. So it's a wonderful day in Walking Dead land. Rick Grimes does live. We'll get all the details of how it happens. Just once again, as a real quick recap, Rick pulls himself off the rebar, makes it to the bridge. We think the bridge may collapse, and Jadis will eventually find him a little bit downstream, call the helicopter, they will take him away, and more to come, possibly a Walking Dead movie. Thanks, everybody. Give this video a thumbs up. My name's Killshot, and join us for a live stream, 9:30 every night. Peace.